Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring her out, Kelly Clarkson.
How are you? Are you good?
Hello, friend. I do have the chance of knocking people off their feet. Slippery mats. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you.
How's things? You look pretty fresh for someone who's touring around a lot.
There's a team of people working on this, so yeah. No,
How many people would you travel with, for example? So you're here in Australia for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
How many people would you bring with you? Because there's a lot to be done with the Kelly Clarkson camp.
I would travel pretty light, just management and Ashley, who does hair and makeup and wardrobe stuff. So.
And that's about it.
Pretty light. Yeah.
And what do you do in terms of your schedule?
My band, obviously.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they hate me right now. Yeah.
But in terms of your schedule when you go on tour like this, because I know in the past you have been burnt out and exhausted.
Yeah.
Do you now have more of a say in terms of what they put in your schedule? Do you say, right, I need 5 hours a day where I can just do my own thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't need that much time. That would be lazy. But no, I from the beginning, I think it hasn't even been others doing it. I don't think you know your limits. So that's what kind of burnt me out. I would just keep going, and people would be like, well, you can do this, you can do this. And, you know, there weren't people like saying you shouldn't do this. Everybody was saying you should do everything. So, you know, I like working, so I would just go. And
How do you realise where your limits are? So as a young artist especially, coming into it.
Well, when you have no voice, that's a good,
good indication
that's a good
that
indication.
things are in trouble.
Yeah.
So who keeps you in check? Is it family? Is it close friends?
Yeah, I mean, everybody around me. I mean, management and tour manager and Ashley. She's my best friend, so she'll be like, nope.
Yeah.
But I mean, last time with your album, I know that you and this is what this album you have said is about. My December is about sort of in a time in your life where you felt a bit low, a bit burnt out, things weren't really.
Well, it's kind of a roller coaster. There's some really sweet moments in it, but yeah, there's a lot of. It's a very intimate record. So yeah.
You wanted to tell more of a story with this record about your life and the highs and lows. Yeah.
Well, and just tell a story in general. I don't think records nowadays, you know, it's with, 5 to 7 different producers on each song, on each album, like for different songs, and there aren't really records anymore that were just like one, producing team and, a whole story for an album, like from beginning to finish. So that was the goal. So, and it worked. So, yeah.
We've also heard that, there was a few arguments behind the scenes with this album. You really wanted to get the songs you wanted on the album, and some people at the record company were like, oh, I'm not sure.
Well,
how does that process work?
The funny part about it is that happens every album.
Right.
So it's not like a new thing, but it just came out, I guess, now that it is a new thing. And every album I fought for, every song, but I think that's normal for most artists. I mean, nobody knows like what you like. It's only in your head. So I don't know. I think you just definitely need to stand up for songs you believe in, and it's going to be me singing it every night.
So we see the finished product of the album. We go into the shop and we buy it off the shelf. How many songs are on the table when you decide, okay, we have X amount of songs here and we have to put the best ones on the CD? What's that process like? Does everyone sit around a table and...
Well, it's different for each album, or it has been for me. But this particular album, I mean, it had been like 2 years of me writing, and, especially when you have like downtimes, you're writing a lot more, so there were literally like well over 60 songs that like me and several different teams of people that were, working together doing that. So there were a lot of, and then it comes down to like, well, what kind of record do you want to make? Because obviously all those songs, they're, north and south of each other, some of them. So it's just what kind of record you're going to go with, and then some of them suck, so you don't want to show people that. So.
Now, what about the sort of secret track that's on the album?
Oh, Shivers. Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Now, you don't really realise the secret track's there unless you've left the CD on and you're doing something else and you're like, hang on.
It's after Irvine. Well, I loved that. When I was a kid, like, I remember, I think Green Day was the first secret track that I ever, and I was like, I felt like I was just the coolest person on the planet, and I told people and they didn't know about it, and so I love the whole idea of it. I think it's cute, and then usually it's like more of a cute song, like funny or something. So that song in particular, I ended up writing while I had like a couple drinks, at a bar. I wrote it on bar napkins.
Really?
Yeah.
So you hear of these things happening, but you never actually, you think that that's just a movie. Who writes a song on a bar napkin?
No, yeah, it was, well, I run into someone that I didn't want to run into. And and then you're just like, oh, you just ruined my buzz.
Yeah.
And so you write a song about it.
So was that there've been rumours that, you know, that was the night you were drinking Chivas Regal and you were up on stage and
the
you were going a
YouTube
bit
night?
mad?
Yeah, that would be my
the big night.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
The one my mom's real proud of. Yeah.
So that's out there on YouTube, right? That,
Oh yeah, you
that
can
thing.
download me singing Guns N' Roses and Journey.
Have you looked at it?
Yeah.
And what did you think when you sat at home
Well,
in
I
your
watched
pajamas
it
looking at
because,
that?
you know, okay, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So, but I was like, my mom called me. This is the best part. She was like, okay, I heard you were like, she's all over my voicemail. And like, just like, I heard you were, you know, doing this and this and everybody, you know, stripping, taking your shirt off. And I was like, I watched the video and I'm like taking off a sweater vest and I have like a collared shirt on that's buttoned. I'm like, Mom, if that's my biggest problem, you have a very tame daughter. So yeah.
But
exactly.
as a celebrity and someone who's in the limelight like you are, do you have to are you on your guard with things like that when you have a big night out? And we all like can lose control when we're out with friends and do crazy things.
Especially
And the
Jackie,
important part is that it's nothing.
Well, the thing is that
I've seen her dancing on the coffee table at my place. I know it can get out of control quickly.
Everyone does that.
Yeah, well,
so,
that's the thing. But you know, for someone like you, it can end up on YouTube, and you know.
I mean, I don't do anything too stupid, and I have a good time, and I'm old enough, so it's like, I think that's the key. But, I mean, usually I don't do anything stupid unless people have, I don't know, there might be video footage somewhere.
No, that's
Something
true,
else
because
you know about.
you don't actually see you a lot in the scandalous pages of the
I don't live in LA.
tabloids.
Yeah, so if I go out, like I go out in Texas and like, you know, bars there, and you know, it's different. There's not paparazzi in Texas. So.
Yeah, and it is all about where you live in a way, isn't it? Because if you live in LA, you're going to open yourself up
Well, you
to
live
that
in
kind
it,
of
yeah. And the best
pressure
part is when you see like celebrities. This is my favorite thing. My friends and I. You'll see them like like with and they're like at the Ivy.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
That's where
Were
they
you
all
shocked?
hang out.
What about when you're just chilling with your friends, you're going to a movie, for example, and let's say you've gone off to see The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
You've never seen it, you're there watching it for the first time with everyone else in the first week, and then you hear them yell out your name during the waxing scene. Like, is that a surprise to you? Did you know that was coming, or did you get surprised by those things?
No, I got surprised, but actually it was a preview. And I was watching another movie, and we were coming in late, and it was several of my friends, and we're all like sitting down, you know, popcorn drink, you have it in your hands, you're like trying to not tick off everyone behind you. So, and all of a sudden I was like, and I like turned around and I'm like, did somebody just yell my name? And that's not abnormal. You know, people are, you know, they will yell my name in public. So I'm like, oh God, that was just rude. Like somebody's just yelling in the middle of a movie. And then everybody, my friends are like, I think that was in the preview. I think they just yelled your name, and it was a preview for that movie.
Should we take a look at this? Because I love this scene in 40
It's pretty funny. But it was for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really doing it.
Yeah, no wonder he was
and
yelling.
It was ad-libbed.
He's a
Here we go.
trooper.
Here it is, check this out.
1, 2, mother! Sweetie pie! ¿Cómo se llama? No, Kelly Clarkson!
There it is.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be flattered that when someone's in pain they think of me, but
He's using your name as a cuss name, really. Swearing, really.
yeah, I know. So I don't know how to take
cool.
it. I'm going to take it as a compliment. But
Exactly, why
he's
not?
one of my favorites.
Yeah. I mean, when you go to the movies, you say you were at the movies with your bunch of friends.
Yeah.
You do normal stuff like that. Do you get bothered much when you're in Texas, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really bothersome, though. Like, people are, I think, coming up the way I did, like, with Idol and everything, it's more like they think you're, like, their kid or their sister, you know, so it's different. People, I mean, they get excited, but then they usually are like, all right, we'll enjoy the movie.
They leave you
know.
alone.
Yeah, they leave me be pretty much most of the time, so. Yeah.
And you live with your brother?
Yeah, I do.
Still live with him?
Yeah.
I read
in Texas
that
right now. Uh-oh.
You two, you like, well, your hobbies are buying toys.
Oh, God, yeah, we love it. We're right now, we're like, we're building up, well, we do lots of toys. Like, we have, like, go-karts and stuff like that at the house, but we're doing a pond. We just built a tree house. It's, like, this immaculate tree house.
Yeah.
We're, like,
Sounds
10-year-olds
like Never
with money.
Ranch or something like that,
no.
is it? Not that bad?
No.
So you're building the pond.
Animals or kids, no.
How big's the pond?
Well, we're building it right now. I don't actually know the size of it, but it's going in and out all of our trees, like, underneath the tree house to where you can, like, and we're going to have a zip track to where you can drop off in the water.
A zip track?
We're like 10 years, a zip track.
What's
like
this?
You know, like you hold like James Bond.
Flying
A flying
fox?
fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that what that's
You're
called?
going to do a flying fox there?
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever done
Well,
them? They're
she's
fun.
going to have a zip crack there.
Well,
Not a
it's
flying
lower.
fox.
It's lower to the ground. I mean, it's not
Okay.
like it's too high, but it's
Yeah.
like goes from one tree to the other, and it's going to go across.
So
the
you're an
pond.
adventurous person. You like the toys. You like to
I'm a 10-year-old
have
with
fun.
money. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
we're
nice.
both like that. So
You're Richie Rich.
yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah, we totally buy stuff like that. so.
Before Idol, you had many jobs.
Yeah.
I read that you're a Red Bull promoter.
Yeah, promo girl.
You're an usher.
Yeah.
You're also a telemarketer.
Yes.
Oh, there's the job.
But it was different. I was a telemarketer, but I was giving me free stuff, so it wasn't like, and it was free. It wasn't like
Yeah.
when they call and they're like, oh, okay, like it's, there's
You've got
a
this
catch.
free deal, but you've got to buy 8 apartments
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like.
Do you get bothered by telemarketers now? Because it's a big thing in this country. Every time we all sit down to dinner, a telemarketer calls, and they're
Oh,
the
really?
biggest nuisance in this country. Yeah.
I think I don't answer any blocked or unidentified number. If I
Right.
don't know, then if the name doesn't pop up, I don't answer.
Yeah.
So.
How many people do you have in your mobile phone?
Oh God, actually, I just switched phones because I just bought the iPhone, which I'm addicted to.
Right.
And
Well, thanks for bringing it up. We
name
haven't got
drop.
it out
Yeah,
yet.
I was like, my phone.
6 months we have to wait.
Yeah. No, it's. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. 'Cause
We have to wait.
People are calling me, and apparently it's like $1,000 a call because there's no like international plan yet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be a fun phone bill.
That will.
And no, I think it was like 203 or something like that.
203 people?
Yeah, I probably know half of them. Like
That's what I was going to say. Don't you ever scroll through your phone and go, Mary? Who is Mary?
Yeah, yeah. When
like
did
a
I
hit
ever
phone.
meet this person?
Yeah, exactly.
What about school friends? Like, if I went to school with you, for example,
Yeah.
in primary school,
Yeah.
and I thought, wow, hasn't Kelly done well? Do those people try and contact you and say, remember me? We sat with each other in year 3
I'm
eating
friends
cheese
with
sandwiches?
the same people that I went to elementary school with. So
Great.
Yeah, so I like even Ashley, like we grew up from like junior high together. So yeah, all my friends that I grew up with are still. That's kind of been we've always had a pack of friends. So
Nice.
Right.
Okay, where's
It's good.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Maddie, come up on the stage. You want to ask Kelly Clarkson a question?
Oh, you have
Come
cute
on
hair.
in.
Oh my god, thank you.
We'll grab the microphone now.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't want. Is it on?
Yes, it's on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just trust us.
Who inspired you to sing?
Honestly, I guess I'd have to say nobody until I actually was found in a hallway singing at school. I didn't even know I could sing, and a choir teacher. She was like, "You should really, think about doing this," and I was like, "Okay," and so I got in choir, and everybody was kind of, like, "You're good," and I was like, "All right, I'll keep going."
So you never knew. You enjoyed
No.
singing, and
Yeah.
others came in and said, hey, you're good, you should pursue this.
Yeah, like not even. I remember the first time my mom heard me sing. Like she was like, "What?" Like everybody was kind of, and I never sang in front of people. I guess.
And do you remember these early songs? Like, what were you singing back then? Like, what? Because it would have been quite
Yeah, like-
tragic when we look back now, right? It would
Quite-
be,
no,
it would be
I
something
had
weird.
cool taste. No, no, it was. I don't know. I grew up singing a lot of classical actually. Whenever I got into choirs, so that's not very popular when you're 12.
Yeah.
So, but no, I sang like everything from country to like Reba or like Mariah Carey or Whitney or Aretha.
Right.
Maddie, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I ask you, Kelly, did anyone encourage you to audition for Idol?
Actually, no. I was just now moving home for a bit from LA, and I was literally on the way home, and one of my friends, they were always telling me about auditions and stuff, and she called and was like, there's some audition, for singing, I don't know, but I know you get paid, and
Yeah.
she knew I needed money, and I was like, all right, so I literally stayed awake and went to the audition, and I didn't even know it was a TV show till the third audition, and it was weird.
Did you ever imagine that, because that was the first one in America.
Yeah, nobody had ever heard of it. And then
No.
there had been something similar to it. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a disaster.
Right.
Like it was, on TV.
Pop
sorry.
Stars.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the name. Maybe I should have said no.
Yeah, there was a few around. There's Pop Stars, Pop
There was
Island,
something
the
there,
UK.
but it didn't go over well. It was kind of like cheesy and like it was more like about the drama behind the scenes, and it was
Right.
like you're kind of like, man, I really do love singing. Like that's all I want to do. I don't want it to become this like real world scenario.
Were you nervous
like,
about that when you realised it was a TV show? Did
Oh,
you think,
every single one of us was, yeah. Even in the top 10, like we didn't know the show like had blown up because we lived in a bubble. They kind of made sure of that, because we were working. So we didn't know. So we were all worried, you know.
What do you think when you look at yourself back on TV? Do you ever watch yourself back?
Oh,
And
I
go,
do
okay.
not like watching. I will not see this. Yeah.
Have a look down here. Have a look.
Well, no, I don't like looking. Well, and people are like, well, why don't you watch yourself? And I was like, well, I was there. I pretty much know what happened. So,
Right.
Sasha in the crowd. Where's Sasha? Sasha's got a question. Come on up, Sasha.
Yeah.
I just want to know, did you ever get stage fright, and do you still get it?
I don't get stage fright. I've never gotten stage fright with singing, but with talking, I get terribly nervous. Like, I mean, I could almost vomit. Like,
Really?
It's horrible. Like, I can sing in front of millions of people and not be nervous at all, but when it comes to talking, which is weird too, because I'm quite chatty Cathy. So,
Well, I was going to say, you're like one of our favourite people to interview because you talk so much.
it's different though in like an interview, and then when they push you out there at like an award show or something, and you have to like talk, and then it's like on the teleprompter, and all of a sudden I'm like, why can I not read? Like, where did that skill go? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, we've got a group of
Horrible.
people sitting up here. The panel, we like to refer to
Yeah,
them
I know.
as.
They've all,
Yeah.
You're
These
making
are
me
the-
nervous.
Looks
That's
like
cool.
the little idol judges. What do you guys want to say? Who wants to?
I'll go first.
You go.
I wanted to know, what was your most memorable moment on American Idol besides winning? Like,
Besides, that would have been memorable. You know what? I think it was, we had a big band night, and I love big band music. I grew up with listening to a lot of Rosemary Clooney, which you probably don't know who that is, but
that
whatever.
George Clooney's mum?
Aunt. No, it's his aunt, actually. Yeah. And I didn't even know that until I didn't know that. But I grew up listening to a lot of that music. So we had like a big band night, and I was so stoked. I was like, please God, let me make it to that night, and then you can kick me off. So that was my favorite night. You got to dress up and play the part.
We didn't get to see it very often. Were you in the bottom two much?
I was actually never.
Never in the bottom two?
No, I don't know how that, I mean, like, everybody kind of got no, but it was almost worse, because I'm like, okay, this is my week.
Right.
Like, every week you're sweating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you would have been in the bottom two on the last night.
Well, that's the top two.
Yeah,
Yes, true,
Pessimistic.
Jackie. Thank you.
Optimistic. What do you want to ask to Kelly?
If you could sing with any other singer, who would it be and why?
You know what? It probably would be Bono. I'm a huge fan. I love his voice. I mean, who wouldn't pick Bono?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love his voice and his music. I just think there's something so passionate about him. So I'd love to sing something with
Do you
him.
get to go to many concerts nowadays? Do you think, like, does Madonna come to town and you think I'm going to sneak off and
I'll
catch the
try.
concert?
Yeah, I'll try and fit it in the schedule. I love shows.
You'd look at it differently now, though, wouldn't you? Because you do your own shows. Do you think, I like that, I'm going to steal that little bit?
Well, it's not even that. Actually, I don't do that. I sit there, and it's really hard for me to like not be on stage. Like, I'm in the seat and I'm like, oh God, like I want to like right after this go perform with my band somewhere.
Yeah.
So I get like that.
But can you still enjoy it as a fan?
Yeah, it's highly inspirational. I mean, especially if it's same line of work. So I remember after I saw you two for the first time, it was at Madison Square Garden, and I walked away like half really inspired and half like, I'm going to throw in the towel. I'm good. Like, I'm never going to be that good. So I'm going to quit now. Yeah.
Do you ever do little secret gigs where no one knows it's you and you just pop up at a pub one night and you start performing? Do you ever do that?
You can get that on YouTube. I think we talked about that earlier. Yeah.
Memorable performances,
No,
those
without
again.
liquor, no. I don't think so. But we haven't ever planned anything like that, no.
Okay, all right. What's your question?
What is your all-time favorite song that you've sung?
Oh, wow. Actually, it's probably, it's a song I didn't write, but it was on my first and second album, Beautiful Disaster. I love it.
Yep.
It's like my favorite. I don't like the version we did for the first album, so that's why I cut it again, because it's such a beautiful song, and I just thought people needed to hear it the right way. And so we did it real, just with a piano and me, or piano and I, rather. My mom's somewhere with a red pen marking that. But no, it's just such a beautifully written song, and it's just really sad, but it's just really intense. I love it.
What were you like in school?
Chatty, hard to believe.
Naughty?
Yeah.
Naughty?
No, actually, I wasn't bad. I was a really good kid, actually. But I did always get like U's for talking, and I'd always get sent out in the hall. I did.
Where'd
When I
you
was like
sit in the
really little,
class?
I was
Were
bad.
you a front row sitter, a back row,
No.
corner? Where were you?
That's a bad thing about me too. I didn't like cause trouble, like in a sense, like I wasn't mean or anything, but I never was awake. Like I was
Never
always
awake?
like,
Paying
I had the
attention.
perfect position, like to be like, oh, like to where you're reading and you're not. And yeah, no, I was always very bored. I was highly bored in school. So.
Because you weren't doing what you wanted to be doing, obviously.
No, and like honestly, not now, but the Texas education system back then wasn't too hard. So
Right.
yeah,
You
so
weren't
Yeah, it wasn't very
Jodie's in the crowd. Jodie, come on up. Give a round of applause, everyone. She would like to ask a question up close with Kelly Clarkson today.
I just wanted to know what you do on your day off.
Oh God. Well, I mean, it depends. I'll go to a bar with the band or friends, or I don't know. We've been bowling, or we'll do normal stuff. I'll go to spas. I love spas. Anytime I can get a massage.
What goes on in these spas? Like, a lot of girls go off to these spas.
You
They've got
just
the
made a
frosted
spa
glass.
very dirty.
Well, I don't know. Like, I see people with frosted windows out the front. Is this the cucumber on the eyes, the rubbing? What happens in there?
Yeah, massages? Oh
Yeah.
my God. We've had a massage, obviously,
I've
right?
had the massage, but I've never been in the women's spa. Like, it looks like a woman's
Well,
sort
we're
of
not rubbing each other.
We're not actually sitting in a spa. Right?
You're not all in a big spa together? No.
No, that's a fantasy. But no, not
So
for you.
It's
not
about
me.
beauty and stuff. You like to go and be
Oh
beautified.
no, I love it. Not even the beautified thing. No, it's just relaxing. I get so, like, it's laughable. Every time I get a massage, they always think it's my first massage because I'm so tense in my shoulders, because
Right.
I guess that's where I carry all my stress.
Right.
And they're like, you know, usually the ladies are like, or guys are like leaning in on my body,
They're
like,
oh,
oh
you're
God.
very tight. You're very tight.
Yeah, they're the best. Yeah, the
Yeah.
little Asian women, they're good.
They're hot.
Do you
they're
ever
good.
do you ever worry about going to a spa, or let's say you're getting, you know, legs waxed or whatever waxed? Do you ever worry about going in and going, okay, I have to get off naked now, and this person probably going to tell their friend that I just saw Kelly Clarkson nude
I am
today?
totally, I'm okay with nudity. No, yeah, I'm not in public or anything, but no, I mean, if you're in a place like that, they're used to it.
But a
It's
lot
like,
of people won't even, there's a lot of boys here that won't even know the position a girl has to get in for the Brazilian. So Jackie, would you mind just assuming the position? So guys can relate to what crazy sort of contortion moves you girls have to do.
There's nothing awkward like that. It's normal. Like if you go in, I mean, it's like, you know, nobody's thinking like that because we're not
Oh,
perverted.
incorrect. Incorrect.
They're females, you know, that are doing it. What do you do if you're in the car and a Kelly Clarkson song comes on the radio?
Oh, I turn it usually. I mean, it's embarrassing because like one time we were like going through mixes for songs for this album actually, and I was in LA and I was with friends. We were going out to dinner. And I was meeting people. I was alone in my car, actually. And I was blaring the song because I was trying to figure out which mix I like best. Because
Sure.
they had kind of a poppier one and a rockier one. And all of a sudden, I look over and, like, this girl is just waving me down, this car full of girls. And they're like, is that your new record? And I'm like listening to myself. And she knows. Yeah, no, so it's highly embarrassing.
So usually if it's on the radio, it's like flick to another
Oh, yeah,
station.
I'm like, and we're on another channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, the totally the opposite happens for us. We turn it up, but you'd be seeing it from a different light. Do you get over songs? Do you sing your songs and sing them? Because obviously you've written them, you've sung them, you've performed them. Then you tour them around the world.
Yeah.
When do you think, oh, I've heard it enough?
I mean, I've only been doing this for 5 years, so I don't think I'm allowed to be tired of anything quite yet. But I don't know. I love singing them. Like even songs that I'm kind of like, if it does kind of bore me sometimes, it gets so exciting with the crowd and they're singing every word.
Yeah.
So
Amp you up.
yeah, it amps you up.
Yeah.
So.
Has anybody ever yelled abuse at you?
Yelled abuse?
Like, you know,
Oh, like
they don't
curse
like
word. Yeah. I just pictured some guy going abuse in the crowd. I was like, what? I was like, what? No, like curse or anything? No. I'd probably embrace that though. I'd definitely use that for something. Yeah.
Sarah's out here. Sarah, come up. What would you like to ask Kelly Clarkson, doll?
Hello.
I just wanted to know, what's your favourite song to perform live?
Oh God. You know what? Probably because of you. Because everyone sings, like even the dads. Like,
Yeah.
you know, anybody that's in the audience is usually singing along. So,
Yeah.
probably because of you.
because of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new song Never Again.
Yeah.
Oh well, that was not new.
Dads
it's not
don't
new
sing that
anymore.
one. It's weird. Yeah.
No. But is that who's that about?
About a relationship that went really sour.
Have you got a picture of him? Show us a picture.
No.
We'd like
No,
all the
I don't
other
carry
girls
pictures of my
to keep
exes.
clear of this person as
Is
well.
he
No.
old, or is it sort of, you know, was it?
Oh no, I wrote Never Again. That's the funny thing about performing it now. I wrote it like well over 2 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it's kind of funny. Like when almost like now when I'm performing it, I'm like, you're kind of crazy, Kelly. Like
Right.
that was a little vengeful.
But does he know that you've written it about him? Has he contacted you since and said, "Wow, I'm really sorry"?
No.
Boys don't do the sorry thing.
I don't think so. Too much. No. I've had really good boyfriends though. There's just one that was kind of like, you know, crapper.
How do you date? How do you go about dating? Because you'd have to be protective of yourself. You don't want some guy to date you because you're Kelly Clarkson,
You'll never
the
know.
famous singer. You don't know.
Until it happens and you're like, wow. Yeah.
Is there things you watch out for, or are you just more cautious in general?
You'll never know, especially, I mean, even like the worst manipulators are, I mean, you're not going to know. And you don't want to be jaded. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to, like, think everyone's out to get me or anything.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But I've had really good luck. Like, I've had good boyfriends.
Okay.
So.
Who's your best friend?
Ashley. She's actually here somewhere. Yeah.
And
She does
Ashley,
your
what
makeup, hair, you
Makeup and
travel
hair
with her.
and keeps all the clothes working. She's like, we grew up and she's like totally girly. And I'm totally not. So, yeah.
At work.
She gets upset when I do like events and I get to wear all the fancy stuff.
Do you
She's
cook?
like,
You don't
even like
appreciate
You don't even appreciate it.
She wants to
Do you
wear.
cook? Do you bake?
I bake.
What do you do?
I don't like cooking. I like baking.
So you don't make the nightly dinner?
No.
Right.
Okay.
No, I don't cook like that. But
Well,
I'll
you
make
roll
like
out some
pumpkin
muffins.
pie. I make
Ooh.
really good pumpkin pie.
Right.
See, I've never eaten pumpkin pie. To me, that is like a...
That is the saddest thing ever.
That I've never heard of. Have you ever eaten
That.
it? It's not an Australian dish, is it? Pumpkin pie.
Okay, well, when we come through on tour, okay, we're coming in March, so I'm going to bake you a pumpkin pie. Yeah.
Now, the tickets are available on Monday, actually, for your tour. So you're coming out. What can the audiences expect this time? Because the concerts get bigger, they get better, we know more songs. Are you going to have some of the old, some of the new?
Yeah, we definitely play, I mean, all the songs that people, you know, like to sing along to and stuff like that. It's always the worst when you go to a concert and you're like, really? You didn't sing that song? So we're doing those, but we're also incorporating, obviously, a lot of the new album. And it's basically like the album. I mean, it's a story, the whole, from beginning to end, the tour, and, you know, it goes through, like, dark parts and brighter parts. And we have, like, kind of an acoustic section that's my favorite part. But I don't know, it's real intimate, this concert. So like the album, the new album.
Yeah, exactly. Jake wants to ask you a question. Where's Jake?
Come on, Jake. Come up, buddy. Give him a clap.
Oh, come on.
When you were younger, what was your dream like to be now?
To be, actually, well, before I knew I could actually sing, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I was, like, in love with the ocean. So, I mean, obsessed. And then I saw Jaws, and I was like, really? I'm not jumping in now. Yeah. So, no, I was obsessed with, like, the marine life. I wanted to be in the water. Like Ariel, probably, from The Little Mermaid.
Jake, have you been to SeaWorld? Have you swam with the dolphins? Have you done anything like that?
Yeah, I went last year and I swam with the sharks.
With the sharks?
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Who
So you
swims
got
with the
in
sharks?
Wait, I did that once. Did you get in the cage? And then they swim all around?
I was too young to go in that one, but I went in like the other tank. Like the
Oh,
other
wow.
Where there was no cage and you were just swimming with them.
No, wait, this is a really funny story, though. The first time I did that, well, I've only done it one time, actually, the swimming sharks, but we're in the cage, right? And my brother and my friend Mary and I were the brave ones that went first, because I'm so, well, who's not scared of sharks? That's dumb.
Is this in the ocean?
Anyway,
or at a...
we're in the ocean,
Right.
yeah. And it was, I forget where we were, what trip we were on, but anyway, it was like, we're in the ocean or whatever, and all of a sudden we turn around, we got in the cage first, and it was already lowered, so you couldn't really see what the cage looked like until you're in the water. Well, all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, this is the neatest thing ever, and you can hear, like, I inhaled, like, the ocean, because I turned around, and one side of it was plexiglass, but they didn't tell you that.
Right.
So I'm thinking,
So it looks like
they
there's nothing
forgot
there.
to put the rest of the cage together. Like, I'm like flipping. My brother and I had turned around at the same time, and I was like, all you can hear is, and the worst part is we throw my friend Mary.
Towards the glass. Mary, we get rid of you first.
I mean, my brother and I, it's a total Clarkson thing, I guess. But yeah, we were like, get away. And Mary was cracking up because she had seen that it was plexiglass and we didn't.
What about dolphins? Have you swum with dolphins?
I did the dolphin thing, yeah. That was, I mean, they're really sweet animals, but it's intense, though, because, I mean, you're in their territory, and you're just kind of like, oh, I don't want to piss you off.
See, I've always loved the dolphins. Have you swum with the dolphins, Jake?
No,
Just the sharks. Dolphins
to do
too
that.
lame for you. Forget the dolphin. But did you hear the story where this dolphin-loving woman somewhere was in a boat? She had the dolphin tattoos, the dolphin anklet, the dolphin necklace, the dolphin
Everything
rings.
in her house
Loves
is dolphins. Dolphin bedspreads, just absolutely.
I have a feeling
The
Irony is
dolphin
about
jumped
to set
out
in.
of the water and landed in the boat in her lap by accident and flapped around and broke every bone in her body and then rolled back out into the water. This one, the dog
It's not a laughing matter because she was seriously injured, but you know,
She's fine,
you're
she's not
kidding.
dead.
No, she's not dead. No.
No, it's
You're
true.
really not
It's
kidding?
True, it's true.
A
Broke
dolphin jumped into a boat?
by accident.
Yeah.
Like
It went to jump over and it missed, and instead it landed in the boat and just
And then it was
completely
probably
flattened
flipping
her.
out
Well,
because
totally
it's,
flipped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
She still loves dolphins, mind
She
you.
still does.
That's horrible. I know.
She's had the up-close and personal experience like we've had today, but with the dolphin. Very bad. Thanks, Jake. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
We have a question from Messy Jessie. This is actually through the Hot Hits website.
Okay.
So she says, hey Kelly, what's up? I'm a huge fan of yours now and I hear you're really good at singing like an expert. But what about the dance revolution? Since You've Been Gone is actually one of the songs...
On Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah.
Do you know how, like how I knew that? The
No, I
Dance
don't
Dance
know.
Revolution?
How do you tell us?
You explain, please.
Oh, I didn't know that it was on there, but we do that. We do Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Hero and all
Now, for
those
those
things.
that don't know what the Dance Dance Revolution is, what is it?
Well, they're like the little, well, it's kind of like this. You know, the
let's
little,
get these dots
These things
together.
that you see at Time Zone?
yeah.
Yeah, where you go,
Yeah, and you sit and you have to step like at certain,
Yeah.
and people get really into it.
They
Yes.
do.
Like, to where it's really funny to watch. I
The
mean,
Japanese
there
are
will
the
be
most
guys,
into
it's
it.
like the nerdy guy that, you know, just doesn't have a girlfriend,
Yes.
like, and just
Yeah.
never gonna have one.
And
And
he's
he's like,
toxic.
he's literally like standing like this, and he's like, and he goes down on his knee, and he's like, and he's like, just totally trying
And
to
then he
impress
wonders why
everyone.
he's single.
I know,
Yeah.
and everyone around is rooting for him, but at the end you're like, no, just stop doing it.
So, but you guys, you like these games. You do
Oh, we
the
love
dance
them.
game. Now, you do the singing games as well? The sing-along
No,
games?
I actually heard there was one, like a karaoke one, but we don't have that. We've never
Star.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Because we do Guitar Hero.
Right.
What's Guitar Hero?
Oh.
Okay,
Guitar
right.
Hero.
Prepare yourself, everyone.
Guitar Hero is awesome. We have it on my bus actually for this tour coming up. I changed the whole back room into a game room because of Guitar Hero.
So what do you do? How do you play this?
I'm seriously 10. It's weird that I'm single. No, you get a guitar. It's like an actual, like, well, not an actual guitar, but it looks like a, plastic little guitar, and it has like buttons like that, and just a little switch that you have to hit at the same time and hold out. There's a whammy bar.
Wow.
Oh, it's intense.
It's a hardcore game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on expert level, but, I'm just saying. Whatever.
Okay, Glenn from the panel, what's your question for Kelly Clarkson?
Oh, you go.
Look, no fighting up there. We said Glenn. It was obvious who's going to ask. Are you both called Glenn? Oh, what a stupid mistake.
I forget my own name.
It's a TV producer's problem, that fella. Sorry, Glenn number 2.
Okay. Well, a couple of days ago, I was listening to the FM, and I heard that you haven't hooked up in over 2 years.
Oh,
But
you're
yeah,
going to regret saying that.
yeah. I'm weird about kissing.
And
I'm weird. Well, and all of it, not
Yeah.
just, yeah.
I was wondering if you would like to break the trend today.
Oh, smooth move. It's the Australian man, Kelly. We're out there. We'll go out on a limb every time.
I'm not
wanna
really into
see how you get out of
statutory rape. It's not my thing.
She needs proof of ID and you need to be scanned with a medical check
You have,
first,
to,
Glenn.
you have to be able to have a drink, but man, when you can, find me. Yeah. No, I am. I'm weird about. I'm weird. I have a weird thing there.
If you're...
It's personal.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at the lip and thinking, I don't like the look of it?
No, it's not
a
lip. I like
cracked lip,
lips. No, it's
a
just.
hairy
I mean,
lip.
let's talk about it. Okay. Kissing, I mean, you're basically just switch. I shouldn't have this conversation.
Swapping
You're
spit.
swapping spit.
Right,
Like,
right.
and unless you're like really into the person, that's all I'm thinking about. Like,
Right.
I'm like, oh God, it's just not.
I'm just copying
And it's
spit.
a personal thing. Like, it's not personal. If they're kissing on your cheek or whatever, but your
But we're not
mouth.
dring it by the glass load. It's the smallest. It's a small amount of spit.
So gross. No, I know it. I'm just not. And I'm really concerned. So
Are you a germaphobe?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't drink after people or anything like that.
If you have, let's say, an ice cream, and someone
Yeah.
goes, oh, can I have a bite?
Oh,
I usually just give it to them.
You're right. So you won't take it
I'll
back?
be like, sure, and then I'll just be like, oh no, I'm good. I don't want it back.
you finish it. You finish it.
Yeah.
No. Are you a clean freak at home? Are you cleaning a lot and making it all
No,
nice
I'm
and
not
pretty?
a clean freak. My brother is seriously anal, like on another level.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so he keeps the house pretty much spotless, but
that's
he's
nice.
he's kind of rubbed off on me. I do get weird about certain things, so.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what?
I don't know, like we have like the seat, he was really big into getting seat warmers, like for the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so he gets them, but they only work if you put the lid down. So like every time my backup singers were just at my house or whatever, and they always forget to put the lid down. And I'm like, okay, seriously guys. Like, and
The
that's
seat needs to
I
remain
know.
warm.
I'm like, well, and not even that. It's just like, and I'm just like, I don't know why I can't fall asleep. I'm like, unless all of them are closed. I'm like, I'm
Obsessive
kind of
compulsive
OCD.
disorder
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
because he's experienced a little bit of that.
Don't
Obsessive
say that in front of
compulsive
the guests.
disorder.
I'm like that too with I'm like that too with odd numbers. I cannot stand them. Yeah, I'm weird.
Well,
I'm revealing far too much. Yeah.
What do you mean as in odd numbers? If you are table number, 3, will you say, no, can you please give me table number 4?
No, I won't do that. It's like with it's not too rare, but it's like if I'm in the car and somebody like has it on 27 and not 28, like the volume.
Oh, okay, right.
Like, are you watching TV? Like, I will not even know what we're watching. Like, it's constantly in my head. And, like, it's the worst, though. It's really sad. Like, if I'm not, like, comfortable in this situation enough to be like, can you put that to 16 instead of, like, so.
I can't stand it on 17.
Yeah, like, I sit there, and I don't know why, but I think about it. Like all
that's
the whole
mental,
all
Kelly.
in your head.
I know.
That is mental.
I'm crazy.
Okay, we haven't got to you yet. What's your question for Kelly Clarkson?
Hi, Kelly. Excuse me. I have a couple of questions. My first one's from the fan club. They wanted to know if you're thinking about bringing out a live DVD of your tour and if you're planning about it.
Yeah, we're not planning it yet, but I'd love to. That's like the ultimate kind of thing.
That's what we're all hanging out for?
Yeah, no, I'd love to. I mean, and obviously from the fan club, y'all know, like, touring is my favorite.
Yeah.
So I'd love to capture it. But I think the only thing is I want to do it right. Like, I'd want everything to be, I'm kind of anal in that sense to where I'd want everything to be perfect, especially if it's going to be, like, captured forever on a DVD.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'd want to make sure it's going to be, perfect. But I'd love to.
Yeah. And what's the best concert you've ever been to?
Oh, I've been to so many. I mean, I loved Annie Lennox. I saw her live. I loved Reba McEntire when I saw her live. U2 was amazing. Aerosmith. I don't have a favorite. They're all so different. I mean, all 4 of those artists are so different. But I just enjoy concerts. I love them.
What person have you been most starstruck by?
Probably the first time I met... it's a tie in between Steven Tyler and Reba McEntire.
Right.
Yeah, I got really, really starstruck.
Yeah.
I mean, with him, I could not stop grinning and giggling. I was like, seriously, stop giggling, and it was just, I couldn't stop giggling. I was like, and he wasn't even saying a joke, but I just
Just standing there looking at you.
I just couldn't stop laughing.
Well, we're doing the Coca-Cola Live and Local Up Close with Kelly Clarkson. We thought, since there's 3 of us, people here want to sing for you because they love people. For some reason, people love to sing in front of singers. I would find it the worst thing to do. I would rather sing in front of someone that can't sing. But there are people here that want to sing. Well, I thought we'll bring 3 up. They can sing. And then we'll just we'll slaughter them. We'll pull them apart.
Right on.
We'll do the whole idol thing.
Yeah.
We'll let them run off crying. We'll vote them off.
I'll be Paula.
It'll be brilliant.
Yeah, I'll be nice.
So, Gabrielle, you're first up. This is the Sing Star Challenge. This is what we're all talking about with the karaoke game. We love doing this here in this country.
Gabrielle, here he comes.
Gabrielle. What song are you singing, Gabrielle? What song do you know?
Me?
Yeah.
There's a mic just behind you there, mate.
What? With which one? What? With who?
You poor thing. He's like you were with Steven Tyler.
No, you're doing far better, I promise.
Which song are you singing?
I don't know. I thought we were doing Sin Star.
Yeah? Yeah, no,
Right,
but...
turn around. There it is there.
That's the screen.
Okay, now, it's been chosen for you. Roxette, It Must Have Been Love.
Oh,
Perfect
nice.
song for
Can
you.
I do a male song?
Unfortunately, you can't.
I think I can.
There were 2 people in Roxette, and there was a male in that group, so there you go.
Was that a male?
There was a female and a male, yeah.
It was the 80s. It was hard to tell by the hair.
I agree.
Okay, you ready, Gabrielle?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, shall we?
I've never seen this game.
Oh, it's good fun. We'll give you a copy of it.
Oh, we can't use Roxette. They're telling me in my ear.
So you're in luck.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to fast forward to Anthony Kalia.
The prayer.
All right.
Okay, stand by. Here we go. Such a choice. Here we go. Yellow. You see one that you
Starship.
want?
Love
Sugar
that one.
Babes. You want to do Sugar Babes? That's
I don't know
cruel.
that song.
No one's ever heard of that.
I don't know that song.
Oh, come
You
on,
don't know
man.
Chains?
You know Chains?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh. Or Black Velvet?
Nickelback on this.
What?
There's Nickelback on this.
Oh, there. Nickelback's next.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, a bit of Nickelback. We'll hit this one. Okay,
Mister,
now give it
Mister,
everything
I
you've
want
got.
this game.
You've got it.
I just saw all this.
You've got it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here he is.
Just jump into this one.
And it scores you. Go for it, mate.
This time I'm mistaken for when you were hard,
Don't feel obliged to clap. Don't feel obliged to clap.
That's good. I like that, Gabrielle. I thought that was good.
You sounded almost a little bit more R&B though when you were singing that.
Yeah.
Like you sounded like you kept doing the runs. I like that.
Are you a singing singer or what are you?
What are you?
You sing? Do you sing?
I was on season 2, Idol.
Were you? Did we ever meet?
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's all right.
I was when Dicko was on, not you.
oh good. Back in the old days. Oh, that's all right. No one cares. No one cares. Sit down.
Stephanie, you ready to come up and do a bit of sing stuff?
Stephanie!
Give it up to Stephanie!
Okay, Stephanie. Stephanie, Kelly,
Adorable. She's
Yeah.
so cute. What are you
have
going
to
to
face
sing?
that
Come
screen?
here for me. Just turn around in the light. That's the girl.
What do you want to sing, honey?
You see out the corner of your eye? Beautiful.
You want to sing anything in particular, Steph? Okay. We'll
Oh
give
my
you
gosh,
a bit of
she's
something. You yell
adorable.
out when you see something you like. Here we go.
I love this game.
Oh, it's
And then
good.
at the
They
end,
have
it
heart.
rates you. It tells you if you're a
Air
good singer.
Supply, Lana Miles, Black Velvet. Come
No.
on.
Anastasia.
That's great.
Nah. Avril.
Oh, you got it.
You want Avril? You want Avril?
No.
What do you want? Well, I can tell you we're not going to spend an hour on this. Doesn't know. Cindy Lauper wasn't
Well,
alive.
these are a lot of these are a lot of
They're a
older
lot
ones
older.
for her.
Not alive. Not alive. Not alive. Not alive. Well, they got the
There were
bargain
Sugar
bin
Babes.
first.
I saw Sugar Babes. Do you know them? They were in there. You don't know them?
Sorry, mate.
Oh no, you know what? They're not Australia. They're
Turn
Europe.
around a little bit. That placement there, just perfect. Thank
There you go. Can you see that TV behind my head? Do you like the Sugar Babes? The Sugar Babes!
Yeah, let's
Okay, you ready? You know how to play? Put the mic close. Okay.
It's okay.
Now get rid of the
Just
fear.
have fun.
I'm going to be looking to
Shake
see if the
back.
fear's
Yeah,
gone. Are
here
you
we go.
ready?
You look into my eyes, I go round on my mind. I can't see everything.
Terrible!
You're doing good. Keep going.
Just I can't even try. I'm over my head, you got under my skin. I don't feel strength at all in my strength. And my knees are weak, and my mouth can't speak. Feel too far.
Look, as much as I would love to hear it all day. That's it. Congratulations. Nice work, guys. Very nice. Thank Kelly.
work.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, Christy, do you want to come
We're
up
not having
now
a
and
whole
do Sing
concert.
Star?
That was cute.
That
Cute.
was really good.
That was good. Christy,
welcome.
okay, you ready?
Oh, now you're a bit old to be up here singing, Christine.
Same as you, actually.
Oh really?
25, yeah.
Oh, right on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
She just aged a bit harder than Kelly, that's all.
That's a great.
Some
Oh
people say
no.
I'm 18 sometimes.
You're 18?
No, they say that I look. I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you were
Younger?
younger than I. So yeah.
What song would you like to sing, hun? Anything?
Yeah, Avril,
Old,
I guess.
new, rock,
Avril's
girl,
better.
boy? Bit of Avril?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Avril will do.
Avril do.
Okay,
flick
let's
to
do
Avril.
some Avril. Here we go.
Good luck. Can you see with my fat head in front of the telly? Okay, good. Let's see how good she is.
Oh, this is a good song.
Yeah.
Don't you just love long intros? Yeah.
I'm standing on a bridge, I'm waiting in the dark. I thought that you were here by now. It's nothing but the rain, no footsteps on the ground. I'm listening to you, there's no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's a dead cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you.
That was very good, except for the bad bits, though. Excellent. Very good.
Nice work, Christy.
Nice work.
All right, we're going to open it up now, just randomly, whoever wants to ask a question before we go to Kelly Clarkson.
Anybody out there?
Put up your hand, okay? Over
Young
here.
lady up the back there. Let's get a mic up to you.
What's your question for Kelly?
Okay, well, it's sort of a random question, but if you didn't go on American Idol, where do you think you'd be right now in life?
Oh, I'd be singing. I have no other talents. I am absolutely not good at anything else. I'd be singing. I mean, I'd have gotten here just in a different, manner, obviously, but yeah, no, I'd be singing. Yeah. I don't really have anything else. So.
Okay, who else wants to ask a question?
No, anytime.
Just pop up your hand over to your right. Yep.
The girl chilling up there on the
big
giant beanbag.
yeah.
You got the best spot. I've been looking at your spot thinking that's where I should have sat. That's the most comfortable spot here.
It's so comfortable. What's your favourite part of the concert? Because I know if it was me, I'd love the makeup and hair beforehand.
Yeah, no. See, you're Ashley. That's my friend. Yeah, no, that's not my favorite. I call that the chair. So I don't like the chair. No, my favorite part of concerts are, definitely just the music and the. I think I used to be horrible at the talking in between songs. But recently, no, I'm getting better at it, to talk and actually talk about the songs. And,
so do you think in between the songs, what am I going to say in between these songs?
Oh my God, I used to get really nervous about it. And I still kind of do sometimes. I'll look down at the floor and be like, well, and I wrote this. And Yeah, so I get really nervous.
But the audience love it when an artist talks.
And that's the reason why I try and do it more is because I just recently saw a couple people in concert and I was like, man, I enjoyed the show, but I loved the talking because the whole stories behind everything.
Anyone over here like to ask a question?
Okay, let's run over a microphone. What's your name? Steph. What's your question for Kelly Clarkson?
So we do have that guitar game. It's at JB Hi-Fi.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, I played at JB
Guitar
Hi-Fi.
Hero?
Nice.
Okay, good.
It's there and it runs across the thing. You got to hit the notes kind of thing.
Yeah, with the guitar, the buttons, on the side. Yeah.
But out of all the awards and all the big things you've been to and everything, what's your favourite gown that you've worn?
Ooh, actually I did it was a tribute for Reba McEntire, and I did the show or whatever, and the red carpet dress that they got for me was so beautiful. And to impress me with a dress is hard. Yeah, because I'm usually it looks like all the others.
Is this it at the Grammys? Is this the dress?
No, I love that one, but no, my favorite one actually was, actually that felt like a.
No, that's slamming that outfit. Look at that.
That felt literally though, it felt like it was like silk. It felt so good, that dress.
That looks
beautiful. You look beautiful there.
Yeah.
Thanks. But actually the one I'm talking about that was lace. It was real. I love everything. What is it called? Strapless. Yeah.
Strapless. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Do you get into the dresses much, or do you prefer the pants and the casual?
I enjoy a good pair of pants, but I like getting all girled up every now and then just to prove people that I can.
Yeah.
So,
You can do what you please.
Do you like going shopping?
No.
You hate it?
No.
Yeah.
I'll do it if I have to. Obviously I need clothes sometimes. But,
yeah.
But no, I love shopping for gadgets. I could spend hours in Mac or
like the
a
melon
bookstore.
baller. Do you have the melon baller? It's big here in Australia.
No.
It's like a mini ice cream scoop that you can scoop round balls of watermelon out. So your watermelon are perfect
I was unaware.
balls. You can do it to mangoes. You don't have to stop at the watermelon. Banana balls.
It's
The lot.
I've never heard of that.
Who else have we got for a question down here? Anyone in this section?
No, that's it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Steph's friend. Sister, sorry.
Do you have a naturally big range, or did you have to work really hard to push your voice?
Honestly, that was, I don't know why, because no one in my family sings, but no, I've always been able to go. I can't go too low, but I can go real high. She has a range? She has a good range? Is that what oh, wow, right on.
Let's do something.
Take us through your range from lowest to highest. Here we go.
Sing Because of You or something.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt.
That's good. No, that's good.
Very nice, very nice. Any more questions? Up the back here. There's plenty of people over the back there. Let's get the
These
microphone
guys
up
haven't
there.
had a go, so let's go to them.
What do you miss most about when you're on tour?
Okay, so sorry, start again.
What do you miss most about when you're on tour?
Obviously the show would be the obvious question or the answer, but actually it's the bus. I love being on the bus and living on the bus. It feels like camp. I love the little beds. They're like little coffins. You get in and you're like...
Coffins?
I know, I sounded really demented there, and I didn't mean to go
But
for
are you all
that.
packed up in there like a military?
Yeah, no, it's just the best for me because I don't know how y'all are sleeping, but if I have things around me, I'll stay up. But if I'm in that little, bunk, you can't move really. So
And the things that you
gotta
miss,
sleep.
Are the things that you miss from home that you think you wish you could have with you? Nothing.
No, I don't. I love traveling. Yeah.
Didn't your apartment burn down once?
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Were you around when it burned down? Did you come home and it was just ash?
Oh, well, we lived in like a crappy place, and we had just saved money and moved into this new apartment.
Yeah.
And the day that we moved our stuff in, bought new furniture, like all this stuff, and the day we moved our stuff in, we left to get dinner and came back and it was on fire. So
wow.
I know.
And was there one
pretty
particular material possession that you thought, I can't believe that's gone in flames? Or were you quite happy that, it was like a new beginning and everything had gone, you could start afresh?
Lucky for me, I was too lazy to take the last box up, and it was like happened to be the box with like pictures and stuff like that. So
your laziness worked for you.
Yeah, I know. Apathy works.
See,
my
kids?
Yeah.
There's
Why
a
do
lesson to be
something when
learned.
someone else will do it for you? Yeah.
That's right. Well,
No,
Kelly, look, we're
it's
very,
really cool.
very thrilled to have you here.
Thank you.
We know you're coming back for the tour.
Yeah.
Now, when is this? March?
March. I think March 1st might be the first date.
Brilliant stuff.
And
Everyone's
next Monday
looking forward
you
to
can get
that.
tickets, so I'm sure we'll all be queuing up for them because you're great in concert, and we
Thank
love it
you.
when you come to this country. So thanks,
Ticket
Kelly.
for the tickets, everyone, if you want to go and check out Kelly Clarkson. Coming back at the beginning of next year. The album's out there in shops now, and she's here for the week. So if you see her, you know that she is single. You know that she hasn't kissed a guy for 2 years. You know that she doesn't like to swap spit. So if you're a spitless single guy with no saliva, present yourself to Kelly
It's not
Clarkson.
a hard list, people.
It's not. Someone out there is going to roll up and have all those boxes ticked for you, you know.
Yeah.
Please thank Kelly Clarkson for the Coca-Cola Up Close Live and Local.
Get your tickets next Monday from Ticket Tech. We'll see Kelly back here at the beginning of next year for her concert. You can go and pick up her CD. Thanks so much, Kelly, for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Kelly Clarkson. Beautiful.
Well, I don't know if this was live, so I'm supposed to get up and move now, or... No, that's okay.
I think people come and carry us away on these chairs, don't they?
Okay, continue.
They carry us away on the chairs.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that
by the
it?
way, you'll all get a copy of Kelly's My December when you leave.
Oh, that's right, yes. It's like an Oprah thing.
Just quickly doing the opening again, mate. That's
Yep,
all.
okay.
Not Kelly's walk on.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
No worries.
This is a really cool show.
Well, it's the first one we've ever done.
Yeah.
It is. It is the first one.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is. This is the first one.
Yeah, for
Here
real?
we go.
Yeah.
Won't be a sec,
Oh,
mate. Won't be a
yeah.
sec.
God, you're like Trisha, who works with me. I can't tell when you're being sarcastic or you're being...
I hate people like that.
I know, the dolphin thing, I was like, I
No, it's
literally
real,
almost
real.
laughed. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, if it's for real, that's not going to look good. That'll be like the clip they show on the news. You'll be like, a lady was killed by a dolphin.
Okay, so we're just going to do the opening of the thing again, and then so the from the start, not the whole lot through, obviously.
Do you want me out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly, everybody.
Thank you. Mel.
And I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah, see.
Idol, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it is tomorrow night. Wow,
Yeah.
my days.
Just Kelly.
Bye.